Hi everyone, this is Ishika Kesarwani and I welcome you all to the Tech Podcast. Today we are having Unnati Chhabra with us. She's a developer at Zenduty and is the founder of Code Edge Script. We can first start with your introduction.
Yeah, thank you, Ishika, for inviting me for this podcast, and thank you, Reskill, for this amazing initiative of podcast and all. So, I am Unnati. I am a developer at Zenduty. I am in my pre-final of undergraduation pursuing BTech in Information Technology from Azure Developer. I am an open source contributor. I have contributed to many of the repositories now, and I was a past devil engineer in town at Azure. Also, I was a past devil at Deploy, and so that is a brief intro about me. I am also a GitHub campus expert. Also, I'm an MLSA, Beta MLSA, and so yeah, thank you.
That is great. So I've seen that you've been contributing a lot to the community. So can you tell us why you started with it and what are the opportunities you have received being a part of this community?
So basically, I'm the founder of Codex Community. It's an open source community, basically guiding people regarding open source and development ideas. I started this back in the COVID era when the COVID happened. So everyone was forming the community. So I just started forming one community for mine. So the reason behind forming this community was simple that our college did have the culture for DSA and competitive programming. I just do not want to run in a rat race. I just wanted to explore a new field that is open source, and that's how I just started giving back to the community in the form of building one community, right? So that's how the motivation, and that's how I started Codex community. We have a reach of around 5,000 people as of now, wherein we guide people regarding various open source programs such as GSOC, LFX, Outreachy. So, and also we are just giving them certain opportunities regarding any of the hiring openings and anywhere in the country. So, I guess that is a great part.
Yes, that's a really good job that you've been doing right now. So, you said that it's about open source. So, is it open for everyone, like your community?
Yes, the memberships and all that stuff is open for everyone, and everyone can join it. So we believe that the community should be inclusive. So we invite all the participants, all the people around the globe, and so that they can join. We have a Discord server. I will paste the link after this session, and you can just hop in around and hop in, say a hi, say why you are there, and we can get started.
That is great. You also said that you're a part of MLSA, right?
Yeah.
So, how has your experience been being a part
Um,
of this community?
so MLSA is Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. So it's a program by Microsoft basically to leverage all the students and to provide certain support regarding Microsoft anything, any event you host, and they just provide you certain support regarding that, and also build your leadership skills as well. So I guess the it was a very big milestone for me as I'm currently a devil, so devil also leads a community, right? So it is a great thing to hop in around, and I just feel that I'm a part of a great community wherein all the people and from all the experiences, backgrounds are there. This do not discriminate on the basis of caste, creed, or anything. They just invite you, they just welcome you wholeheartedly, and I guess that is a great part. And to be very honest, I have did certain sessions, certain events regarding Git and GitHub open source in MLSA community itself, and I guess I had learned a lot, right? Being a open source developer, being a devil, I had learned about various leadership skills, various things, and various how to handle pressure, how to speak in public, right? Speaking in public is great. great thing. So I guess that is a part, and like all kudos to the MLSA community.
Totally get you. So, like, I see that you've been doing a lot of things all at once. And being a student at college, how do you manage it?
So I believe that you should be a multitasker if you're an engineer, right? So like you should have been managing your college studies, you should have been managing your community work and all the internships. So I guess the prioritizing your time management is a key. Like I usually wake up at 6 and I work till 6 in office. So after that, I even manage my own community. So I guess you should be a multitasker. You should know how to manage multiple things at a time. See, I'm just recording the podcast today with you, but I'm at office. So that is an example of you can say multitasking, that I'm recording the podcast even I'm at office, right? So I guess time management and the prioritizing helps you a lot.
Great. So, you're also a devil at Zenduty. So, what exactly is your role being a devil?
Yeah, so a DevRel, according to me, is a person who writes content, who just manages the community, and also the person who code. If you see DevRel as a no coding, non coding job, then I guess you are wrong, right? So developers do code. Developers do code on a daily to daily basis. So Zenduty is an end-to-end incident management system, wherein, for example, if your production goes down, then it will send an alert to your on-call engineer through Slack, through messaging, or through phone call that this has been happened. Please wake up and just sort it out. So just like a ting tong alarm at your doorstep or anything. So it just sends an alert. So Devril basically at Zenduty does code on a daily to daily basis, wherein he or she does improvements in the API documentation of them, and also to look upon the SDKs to improve the test coverages day to day, and to look how the websites is looking, right, and to also handle the community as well, wherein I'm handling the community which are working professionals, who are working professionals. So I had to build a community around the working professionals, keeping them engaged through various activities, maybe meetups, maybe in-person meetups or anything sessions, Twitter spaces or anything. So that is a day-to-day task of a developer at Zenduty, and I guess I'm loving my work here since I love to surround myself around communities and also at the same time to improve myself being a developer. So yeah.
Great. So, what advice will you give to a student who is, starting his or her career in this domain?
So according to me, my role model is Aditya overall. I look upon him like he's a devil to like me. So according to me, if a person doesn't have spent a lot of time building projects, building maybe personal projects, maybe real world projects, maybe certain open source contributions, he or she should spend some time building upon it, right? And then shift to this career. And also to look upon, he or she should have been managing a community for last few months or few years. If you do not know how to manage a community, you are in a wrong track. You should go probably in an SDE role or something sort of that. Even if you are building stuffs, then you should know how to write it. For example, you can just post a blog out of it, and also join communities in your initial years. They are the building blocks wherein you can just talk about anything, ask about anything, and they are ready to help you. Like in my initial years, I also joined MLS, as I already said. I joined GitHub Camp as a sport, which is a diverse community, and which is very welcoming as well. And now I also started my own community. So that's how your open source, your community management skills improves. Like how to handle difficult situations at times, right? How to handle the pressure that you are being in a community, how to deal with person, how to how to what do you say, how to build a team, how to like work in a team, how to show your leadership skills. And I guess community is a great part. Join communities, contribute in it. Just don't sit there, right? Show that you are there and you have certain presence over there. And also at the same time build real world projects. Maybe certain personal projects could also work. You should not run away from development, right? And yeah, that is my tips for anyone who wants to start with DevRel.
That is nice. So, along with DevRel, on what all tech stacks you have worked on?
So when I was in my initial years of college, so I just started with a normal Java foundation course by Coding Ninjas. I'm not just promoting them, but this was a course by Coding Ninjas, so just I mention it. So after that, I have built a foundation that how the logics work. I shifted to open source, right? As I already said, I shifted to open source. The first contribution I have contributed to many of the projects, many of the tech stacks. I started with machine learning. I had built certain 4 5 to be precise personal projects using machine learning only, and then I shifted to web development, wherein I just contributed as a open source contributor in normal local repositories at that point of time. Then I got selected for LFX, wherein I contributed to 13 tech stacks and technologies, mainly including the YAML, Markdown, Travis, GitHub Actions, GitHub Workflows, how like a normal HTML, CSS, JavaScript. That was for their website, and then so yeah, that was the only case. And then I shifted to Android development, a bit of Android development. Then I left it since Android Studio sucks a lot. So I just left it, and then I shifted to certainly a DevOps side, a little bit, and that's how I got selected for as a developer at Zenduty. Because I had certain experiences in cloud computing, Azure, and all that stuff. So yeah,
That's a lot, to be honest. And I didn't even know how you're managing it all. And it's not very easy to get used to so many tech stacks all at once. And that
yeah.
too, still being in college, so hats off for that. So I guess you have done a lot of stuff at all at once. So what's that one advice that you will give to these students who are in college to get the most out of their college life and do as you are?
So to be very honest, I didn't attended much of the college classes in my first or second year, and that's how I was able to manage with all the stuffs. Being in college, you should not be you should not be you should not attend classes and all that stuff. You should attend classes. You should go to the classes, and meanwhile also explore things that you love, right? For example, I had love for machine learning. I have explored that being in college in my first year only. Then I shifted to web development because I was I wanted to build websites. That's also a real good problem. So I guess that is the thing. Do what you love. Don't, as I already said, don't run away from development. It is a very good friend of yours. It can get you to heights, right? And be active in the communities. Communities is a great place to learn, as I already said, and that's how you build career. You build your career, and also learn public. For example, if you had certain sessions, you can just talk about them over Twitter or LinkedIn. Twitter is a great place to learn and grow. Tech Twitter is amazing, right? So just learn and explore things, be active, and that's how you will ace it.
Yeah, that was very inspiring and insightful. So, with that, we can wrap up today's session. Thank you so much, Unnati, for giving out your time and sharing your journey with us. And to all the listeners, thank you so much for joining us and stay tuned because we're going to come up with many more videos like this. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Ishika, for inviting, and thank you so much. It was a great experience.